No rebuttal, cancer is devouring General Youssouf Kouyaté. Usually, whenever I make a revelation, the loudmouths of the RHDP rush to refute me. Yet, for a week now, after I exposed the health condition of the head of the Ivorian police, there's been nothing but silence. Not a word, not a reaction. And you know what they say, silence means consent. The truth is, the general is down. The so-called solid rock once deemed invincible is now shattered, ravaged by illness. But this is merely a sad reflection of a recent past. Remember when Colonel Watteau was poisoned in front of all the men in uniform? Some almost openly rejoiced at his suffering, their wicked glee on full display. They failed to understand, these fools, that the wheel always turns, and their time would inevitably come. Today, we are witnessing the slow disintegration of a regime rotten to its core, corrupted by its own toxicity. This decaying power feeds on the bodies of its own men, sacrificing one after another those who swore loyalty to it. But the time of reckoning is fast approaching, and with it, the regime's inevitable fall. But General Youssouf Kouyaté appears with a clean-shaven look. To claim he's in good health, this is not the truth. General Youssouf Kouyaté, who was absent from the New Year's greeting ceremony with the tyrant Alassane Ouattara, decided to make a public appearance on January 24, 2025, seemingly to respond to and disprove Chris Yapi's revelations. But this was his fatal mistake. As an experienced investigator, I had anticipated this amateur misstep. Such errors often come from those feeling cornered. It's the same mistake Amadou Gon Coulibaly made, after my revelation about his fragile health. Instead of continuing his recovery in Paris, he rushed back to Côte d'Ivoire only to die a week later. Hamd Bakayoko followed the same path. After my revelations about his cancer caused by poisoning, he vehemently denied it. 2 months later, he was gone. And let's not forget Amadou Soumaoro, nicknamed Cemetery. He, too, was battling cancer, yet he loudly claimed otherwise before passing away a few months later. Now, it's General Youssouf Kouyaté's turn to repeat this same error. He forced an insignificant meeting during a brief moment of recovery from his treatment, just to give the impression that he's doing well. This was a clumsy attempt to deceive the uninformed, but neither medical experts nor Chris Yapi are fooled. Let's analyze the photos from this meeting that circulated on Facebook. The head, he has a clean-shaven look, clearly caused by hair loss, one of the classic side effects of intensive chemotherapy. Even his once thick eyebrows have visibly thinned. The face, puffy and darkened, his face is strikingly similar to that of Amadou Soumaoro in his final months. Again, this is a clear consequence of chemotherapy. The body, the muscular, solid man he once was has noticeably lost muscle mass. Unless he claims, like Mamadou Touré, to be on a slimming diet, it's obvious that he is undergoing heavy treatment for cancer. The truth is clear, and I'm adamant, General Kouyaté is undergoing cancer treatment. Why do leaders in Côte d'Ivoire insist on hiding the fact that they are human beings, vulnerable to illness like everyone else? Rather than reassuring the public, this appearance only exposes his condition further. Anyone with basic medical knowledge can recognize the clinical signs of a cancer patient undergoing treatment. That being said, having cancer does not automatically mean one is doomed. Take Adama Traoré, for example. Despite battling leukemia, he's doing well because of proper treatment. That's precisely what I wish for General Kouyaté, effective treatment and a full recovery. But attempting to deceive Ivorians with staged appearances is behavior that even God himself disapproves of. General, here's some sincere advice: focus on your treatment and your health instead of engaging in these futile public relations stunts. The truth always prevails. Chris Yapi does not lie. Find Chris Yapi on his 2 YouTube channels, his Rumble channel, his TikTok, X, Instagram, VK and Threads accounts.